with my sister. I have a whole bunch of other different projects, like art projects and game projects that I'm working on, and on top of that I'm also playing Final Fantasy XIV, and with Heaven's Ward coming out, I'm not going to be able to dedicate a lot of time to this game. Pardon me. I would say probably maybe 2-3 days out of the week. It's not going to be consistent, but I'll definitely have like a schedule. I'll probably do like, you know, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, and occasionally any other day that I feel like it. But I'll post up like a schedule or something like that, and play for a couple hours on the days that I say that I'm going to play on. But I'm very casual. I mean, when I was playing this, I played from like 2002, 2003 until they introduced Seekers. I stopped playing when Seekers came out because I was playing on PS2, so I couldn't participate in any of the new content. Everybody that I knew was either already left and went over to the Final Fantasy XIV, or you know, they were all participating in the new content, and I was pretty much stuck in all the old zones, and I'm like, okay, well, I can't do anything. Load lag time was horrible. It took me like 20-something seconds just to zone, and not into like a busy zone. I'm talking like from southern Sandoria to northern Sandoria, 20-30 seconds, just to load into the next area. You know, and I'd run, and it would be all jerky and laggy, and so I was like, you know what, I can't really enjoy this game anymore. They don't give me all the content anymore. I can't participate in it. It's hard to play, so I just kind of stopped playing, and I was waiting for them to come out with 14 on the PS3, which I finally got for my birthday. And yeah, so like 14 came out, and I was like, oh yay, you know, it's an upgrade kind of thing. It's kind of like 11. It's more the character designs look very similar, but obviously it's a totally different game. But I mean, there's a lot of similarities that you can definitely pick out between the two games, even outside of character design. Some of the mechanics are still fairly... Auto run, I love auto run, but I mean, granted, that could be like in any game. On 14, they had the blue dots. That actually came from Final Fantasy 12. Which indicated where your zone was at. So on here, when you're running around, you know, you basically are like, okay, I gotta time it to make sure if you're on a chocobo, you have to get off your chocobo before you hit that zone line. But you know, in 12 they did it, but basically 12 was almost like an offline, like mechanics wise, it almost felt like an offline Final Fantasy 11. But they had the little zone dots, so you're like, okay, if you touch this zone dot line, then you zone. But it's the whole thing with the companies. They pull in, I mean, it's their property. They can pick pieces out of any of the games they want to do and make a game. So I'm sorry, I digress. I went on a totally weird tangent. I tend to do that a lot. I apologize. I am very ADD, very ooh shiny and whatnot. But basically, as far as this game, so I stopped playing. I'm trying to remember exactly what I was talking about now. I tangent too damn much. Let's see. I don't remember. Alright, let me pull these guys out and let's see if I can remember what it was that I was talking about. I totally lost my train of thought. If you guys can remember what I was talking about, please let me know in the chat, because I completely lost my train of thought when I started talking about Final Fantasy XIV, so... Oh, casual. I think I was talking about casual gamers. Okay, so I'm very casual. I was playing 11. I stopped playing when Seekers came out. The only job that I had capped was Dragoon. As the only job that I had capped. And in fact, until Treasures of Orin came out, the only advanced job that I even had opened was Dragoon. And, the whole thing behind that was when I bought the game, I had been watching my brother play for about a year. And I knew Sandoria, so I wanted to be in Sandoria. And I had already decided what my character was before I even bought the game. Before I even got anything, I was like, I already knew what my character was going to look like. I knew exactly, you know, what model, what hair color. I knew exactly that I was going to be playing Dragoon White Mage. It was already determined for, like, that's what I wanted to play. And I knew that you could pick any job, but that's what I wanted to play, was Dragoon White Mage. And so when I first started playing, and you couldn't actually, you couldn't play Dragoon until you actually open, you know, you had to hit like 30 or something like that to open it up. And so I leveled White Mage. I was like, okay, well, it's going to be the sub job anyway, so I might as well level White Mage. Well, I hit level 17 or 18, and you had to do the sub job. And I was like, okay, well, I got to pick a sub job until I can open up Dragoon. And then I opened up Black Mage, I leveled that up, and then I finally got Dragoon open, and then everybody started complaining about the Dragoon White Mage thing. So, for the longest time, the only thing that I ever really wanted to level was Dragoon. It's the only thing I really did level. And even whenever Seekers came out, I was level 99 Dragoon, and I think the closest thing to that was like I had like a 70, like a 73 or 74 warrior, and that was like, there was like a couple of, I had like a couple of 50s and some 60s I think in there, but the only one that I had maxed out was Dragoon, and that was the whole thing. So I'm very casual. I play to have fun. I play to run around with my friends and die horrible, horrible deaths in dungeons. I talk a lot, obviously, if you can't tell. I enjoy chatting. I spend a good amount of time staring at walls and staring at my Mog in my Mog house, talking to people, running around helping people that just started the game, poking elf boys. I poked a lot of elf boys, as GGN would definitely, you know, vouch for me on that. I play for fun, and so there's nothing wrong with being a casual gamer. Long story short, there's nothing wrong with being a casual gamer. After I'd already gone through the full spiel. Alright, so I fall down here, but these guys will aggro me instantaneously, so this is gonna hurt. Yeah. Boop. So I'm gonna attack this guy first. Somebody had to appreciate the elf boys. Like, somebody had to. I can't attack him, that's what sucks. Maybe if I cast magic? Will it let me cast magic on him? No. Look at him, he's running in circles! Okay, let me see if I can cast magic on him. Will it let me cast cure on him? Oh, I have to wait till... There we go, okay. But no, I just remember when I was playing, like, nobody cared for the elf guys. They all called them Dommels and I remember the horrible pictures that people would do. They would take a Dommel and they would actually Photoshop. They would Photoshop like the elf face onto a Dommel, and it gave me nightmares, honestly, when somebody sent that to me. But nah, I've always liked the elf guys. They're very cool. I was kind of disappointed, honestly, with the with how they detailed a lot of the elf facial and the design in general when they moved it over to 14. On here it's okay because it's actually fairly cartoony looking. So as far as the proportions being a little off on it, it's not too bad. Like the long necks and stuff like that, it's not really like super obvious. I mean, obviously they have like really long arms, but I mean, just looking at his stance, I mean, it's not like super noticeable. But whenever whenever you like unequip the armor on 14 on all the Elysian, they look really, they kind of look strange looking body-wise because like their heads are tiny. They have like tiny heads, and then they have like these really long necks, and like over, like it's almost like they took the same proportions on this one here on 11, and they ported it over, and they didn't adjust the size to make it look more realistic in the game, I guess. But it's just weird because they have these really tiny heads, and then the hairstyles. Like, I was so looking forward because like one of my favorite, like I like this hairstyle on the elf guys, and then they had like it's almost like a chili bowl haircut. It looked really cute on like the elf guys in here, but when you go to Final Fantasy 14, it looks really greasy. It just looks old, and so I don't know. Like I've made like more than a few characters on the character creator screen and saved them. Like I've made I don't know how many Catboys. I've made several Hures. I've made Rogadins. I've made a whole bunch of them. But every time I try to make a decent looking elf guy in that game, it's hit and miss. It's really like hit and miss. Like I think I've made 2 characters, maybe 3 characters that are actually fairly attractive in the face wise, because like there's only like one set of face that actually look good. Like I don't, it's it's hard to explain. Like you have like this really old looking elf guy face, and then you have like this baby face, which wouldn't be so bad, but his head is so tiny, so it just looks like he's got his face sucked in. Yeah. But I don't know. It's I'm kind of disappointed with the way that they make Elysian in 14. Like I much prefer the Elysian on 11. But it's also one of those things when I come across a really well designed Elysian or really good looking Elysian in 14, I'm like, oh, he's so pretty. Yes, I fangirl. I will always fangirl, and there's nothing you can do about it. Let's see, items. We'll use my ring. Use? Yes. And as far as Pup and Dragoon never being used in endgame, people can go suck a toe. You always had the people that had like these high set standards of this is what a party's supposed to be and whatnot. And honestly, even when I started playing this game, you play this game to have fun. Being that I played a Dragoon, like, I didn't get invited to a lot of parties, so I became very well accustomed to having to make my own parties. I became very, very good at setting up parties. And, but I would sit there and I would invite pups, I would invite Beastmasters. I had the most kind of misfit party setup that it was always fun, but it was definitely a misfit party. And but that's also how you make a lot of friends. You know, you have some people that play jobs, they want to play a specific job, and it's like, why should somebody have to adjust their gameplay for other people? I never quite understood that. Like, it's one thing if you're like, hey, you know, I'm gonna go help you do this quest that you need. You know, what do you need? What do you need from me? So, like, if I'm helping somebody and they're trying to get, like, I don't know, one of the... I can't even think of any of the missions right now, but you know, if you need like this dungeon quest or a raid or something like that, and somebody needs this for a quest or whatever, you're gonna, in that case, yes, you're gonna adjust to help that person out. You're gonna go as a tank. You're gonna go as a white mage. You're gonna do whatever, you know, whatever's in your power and whatever you're willing to play. But if you're actually just playing this game and you're leveling for yourself, there's no reason for you to have to be a specific job or sub-job just because that's the normal. Like I said, I wanted to be Dragon and White Mage, and I understood after a certain point in time it's better to actually have the Warrior or the Samurai or something like that as your sub-job, because it gave you much more damage. You didn't have to focus on healing or anything like that, because you had a healer in the party. That's what they did. So your job in the party was actually to attack. But outside of that, if I wanted to be a Dragon White Mage, I was going to be a Dragon White Mage, and there's nothing you could do about it. So, yeah. But I never, anytime anybody was like, hey, what do you want me to bring? I'm like, you can bring whatever you want. I'm trying to figure out which way I'm going to go. Check. Well, these are weak guys. I need to go right? Is it right? Forgive me, I don't have a map to this area. I don't have enough gil to buy the map for this area, so I'm kind of blindly running around. I'm trying to find this temple, and I know it's further in. It's like to the, it's to the south. This looks familiar-ish. I think I need to go south and then to the left. I have a feeling I'm gonna tag him. He's gonna bring his buddy into it. I can tell. Oh, yeah, he got his buddy. God, the range on these guys is crazy. Skills. Yeah. Well, as far as like my game style play and how I play, like I said, I'm very casual with it, but I'm also very play what you want kind of character. One of the big things that I really wish that they incorporated into 14, because I mean it's always going to go back to 14 because you know a lot of people that play this actually moved over. So, but one of the things that I'm kind of a little bit disappointed with 14 is while the duty finder in 14 is a really great concept, and you don't have to stand in Juno for hours and hours trying to find people to go help you do this stupid dungeon, or you know, to go level or whatever. Like, you don't have to, you're basically in one area shouting for, like, you know, hours or days or however long for somebody to come help you with this stupid thing. And instead of doing that, the duty finder is great because, you know, you can find other people that are doing similar missions, and it doesn't matter what server they're on, you can kind of do it. The problem with it, or at least kind of a setback for it, is that when you do that, it causes the community, as far as the socializing aspect of it, to diminish. Most of the people that I became friends with, aside from the elf boys that I randomly poked, a good majority of the people that I became friends with were people that I went into dungeons with. I died. We had very odd situations happening. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of goofy stuff going on. And you made friends by working together with people to try and get the mission done. Because you all needed to get it done or whatever. And so you bonded with these people that you were in the dungeons with. The problem with Duty Finder is that you go into Duty Finder, you go into these dungeons, you meet some really cool people, but all these people are on completely different servers, and you can't add them to your friends list. And it's a hit and miss on whether or not you're going to run into them again, or you have to either move your character to the server or make a character over there, which I ended up making a character on another server because I met some really cool people in the dungeon, and they're really great. But it takes away from the fact that you can't really befriend anybody that you work hard on stuff. Like, if you're one of those people that do lots of fates, if you're a fate grinder, if you are I don't know, if you do a lot of hunts or things like that, like in the actual world and not like in dungeons and stuff like that, or if you're one of the people that set up Party Finder, which I like the Party Finder thing because you basically can, it's almost like Juno Shout, but you can actually run around and do stuff while you're waiting. Doing it that way, you can definitely build a very good friend base that way. But outside of that, like, you don't, it's kind of hard to make friends in 14 unless you already know somebody. You have people that are constantly just randomly inviting you. If you have no FC on, you have people just randomly inviting you to FCs and they don't even know you. They're just trying to get their numbers up. And I'm like, how is that, like, you know, you have people joining FCs every day and dropping them the next. And it's I don't know. I think it's kind of a weak part in the system. And, another thing with it is it'd be really cool if they had something to where you can actually set up, what would you say, like, not really like a priority type thing. So like, I'm in a dungeon, right? And I'm running around, and say we're doing Stone Vigil. And in Stone Vigil, somebody either disconnects or rage quits, right? And we need a tank. The tank decided that they were going to rage quit or just be a jerk face or whatever. And so the tank quits. So you're sitting there and you have to replenish your ranks or whatever. And you're like sitting there, you're like telling your buddies, hey, you know, we need a tank in Stone Vigil. We're close to, we're like at the last boss. We just need somebody to jump in. And you have like a couple of people going, yeah, sure, we'll try to get in. And then they sit there and they try to queue for, what is it called? Currently running, or whatever, the one that basically is like currently running parties or something like that. Already in progress. Something like that. So they do that, and they end up getting stuck in a completely different party. And so it's like you can't really call for backup whenever, if something messes. It's weird. Like, you can't sit there and invite your friends to come help you if somebody, bails on you. You can't invite your friends to help you out, and that's kind of sucky. Because I don't know how many times I had friends that were like, they tried like a couple times, and of course, if they bounce out of that party, then they get penalized for it, and they can't come in for like, 30 minutes or whatever the thing is. Sorry, I'm kind of ranting right now. I tend to do that, so. But, wah, attack from behind. Wah. I guess I don't have to attack him. Of course, the minute I turn around and run away from him, he's gonna aggro me. Disengage. I need to aggro him. Because he's gonna aggro. Oh! Oh! Whoa! 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 Apparently B's auto aggro here. Okay. Easy play. Okay, we're good. So, for any of you guys that are watching, I'm mostly going to be focusing on 11 stuff, but I do tend to talk about 14 a lot. I'm currently on Zalera on 14, so if there's anybody that's interested or anything like that to kind of join in or participate in anything, let me know. This is mostly going to be about 11 though, obviously because of what this is called. But as I said, this is to me, it goes hand in hand with the other game. But it's more a referencing back and forth, like, man, woohoo! Level 19, yo! Okay, I guess I'll dismiss my buddies. Release? Yes? Sweet. Release? Cool. But... No, another funny thing is we were playing through this earlier, and I forgot how in this game, in order to open doors, you have to click on the door to open it, so I kept running into doors. 14 has you spooled to where the doors like automatically open for like Star Trek or Star Wars or something like that. The doors just go blah, and you know, there's like doves flying through and everything like that. But no, here, no, they make you work for it. You want to go through that door, you better open it yourself. But no, they added just from going back and playing this game. Oh shit! Hold on. Okay, he's easy prey. I should be okay. Forgot to pull out my trust buddies. So what was it? Okay, so you got the doors. You got the fact that I can't tell what level I am unless I open up my menu and go to status to figure out what level I am. Like, there's little bitty things that they drive me nuts. I'm just like, but just coming back and playing this, you're like, wow, okay, they actually, when they made 14, there's a lot of things that they went, hey, you know what, we need to do this, we need to do that. And there's a lot of really cool stuff they added. There's a lot of really cool stuff that they forgot to put in that I wish they would have put in. But yeah. Where am I going? I don't know. I have a blind map here. I'm not supposed to be going north. I'm supposed to be going south. Ah, there it is. I remember this thing. At least I think this is where I'm supposed to go. Check. Ooh. He's gonna kick my butt. Hurrah! Oh, how I've missed Protect. So nice to have. I can't afford spells. Oh, wow. Okie dokie. Maybe I'm not supposed to be in this area yet. I don't know. Something tells me this might be above my level. Wow, this guy, like, totally ate his Wheaties this morning. And Examil is... I was gonna say on my screen, he's not even fighting with a pole arm. He's swinging air at the Agato. Something tells me I'm not supposed to be over here. I think this is part of a different quest. guy's way too hard. Is he tough plus? It's only at tough with a high defense. Why, thank you. I've always found that I have a fairly goofy laugh. I've been trying really hard not to go to the guides, not to go to like use my actual, I actually have, like, my character still exists on this server, and I could move money over, I could move gear and stuff over. I've been trying really hard not to do that. I think the only time we did that was we moved some money over specifically so that we could get an LS started, because they're like 6,000, and I can't seem to make money to save my life right now. I don't remember specifically, aside from crafting, how you can make money in this game, but we needed money for the LS, so I had to get an LS. But I've been trying really hard to stay away from guides and all that online kind of help stuff, and I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Unfortunately, one of the things that I've noticed in this game is it's not very descriptive on the missions and whatnot. Like, it doesn't tell you specifically what it is you're supposed to do once you've engaged on this quest. Like I'm serious. Like, if you sit here, hold on, I'll show you. Like, if I go specifically to this quest, right? I'm gonna pull it up in, oh, where's my sound? There it is. Okay. If I go into my menu and go up here to missions, and I go to nations, right? Okay, I'm currently doing Journey to Windhurst. Bring an offering and a shield from Heaven's Tower in Windhurst to Yagato Treasure Room in Gideus. To uphold the honor of Sandoria, claim 2 of the same shields from the Yagato on your return. Okay. Where is this? Like to me, as a player, like, say I had never played this game before, where is this so-called treasure room? Like when people originally played this game and they ran around before they had the whole fancy people going around making guides and stuff for this, how did people know where they were supposed to go? Like, 14 has it to where, and granted, 14 is very simple, they dumbed down a lot of stuff. You basically had exclamation points over people's head to say, hey, you can come do a quest here, or they had like a little foot feather thing, well, I don't know, whatever it is, to say, okay, well, this is part of your quest, this is where you go. If there's a specific thing you're supposed to turn in, you had markers on your map that said, okay, you're supposed to go from this point to this point. You don't have that here. Like I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I tried to do this bat hunt thing, and it said, bat hunt. Exterminate bats from King Romper's tomb and bring back proof of your deeds. Okay. I went to King Romper's tomb. Where am I supposed to go? So basically, it's like, these people just, when they originally did, they just wander around until they happen to come across something that looked like they could touch it. Like, I don't know. But, you know, it's difficult to make money. So far that I've realized, it's very difficult to make money unless you're killing beastmen. I might actually have some money now that I've been killing a whole bunch of bird. I have, after all these bird guys that I've killed, I have 400 gil. 400 gil. That doesn't buy anything. Like, it doesn't even buy, like, level 1 gear. Like, I don't know how you're supposed to, like, I guess you run around town, you talk to all the NPCs, you do all the little quests that they give you, and then you get money that way? But even when you're running around doing the quests, you have to keep track of who you're supposed to talk to, and what you're supposed to do, and like I said, this doesn't help. Okay, this one tells you who started the quest and where. Draw river from the river, you know, water from the river in East Romper. Okay, well, it doesn't tell you where you need to go. Specifically, you just gotta go scout for it. Give a tiny Mithra some flowers so she can plant them in the garden, perhaps something white. It's very vague. Like, And it's almost like you feel like you have to stumble across, like, oh, I accidentally did it, and then you don't even realize it because you triggered this, you know, you flagged this quest months ago, and all of a sudden you finally talk to the right person who you didn't intend to talk to this person for this quest. You talk to them, and oh, by the way, you happen to complete a quest, and you're like, what? I didn't even realize I was doing a quest. So, and while, yes, Final Fantasy 14 holds your hand. Like, the first time I saw the markers above the head, I was like, okay, this is like, wow. And I'm not gonna dog on WoW. It is it is an okay game. I can't really say too much about WoW because one, I didn't play it very much. I played it very briefly. A friend of mine let me make a character. It wasn't for me. There were a lot of things about the game that I personally did not find appealing. And granted, like I said, I only played it for a little bit, but it was enough that it's not my game. I'm not going to dog it because I didn't play it. But I did notice that they always had the markers above the head. And so I was like, okay, well, this is kind of like WoW-ish, where, you know, you run from point A to point B and you tag this person and they just, and I was like, okay, well, this is like super easy to do. And like, you didn't really have to think too much. You just go and you tag all the people that have the markers. You don't even really have to read what they say. You just tag the markers and then go to the next area and whatever. But coming back to this, like this is like, you have to put a lot of thought into this. I don't know. Like, let me see where I'm supposed to go for this mission, because I honestly don't know where I'm supposed to be going. Because I recognize this area, but for some reason, I think the monsters are too high level, so maybe this is an area for a different mission. Let's see, journey to Windhurst. Journey abroad. Okay. What am I supposed to do here? 2, 3. Okay. Talk to Kapipi. Go to Gideus. The interest is at blah blah blah. Map is purchased from so and so. I don't have enough gil to buy it. And drop down the hole. Okay, I dropped down the hole. Head north. I did. And kill Zubuzu the Silent. Okay, it said GH7. Now, granted, I don't have a map. I do not have a map. However, I am at G12. Okay, so G goes this. G goes this way. 12. So I'm too far south. I went too far south. I think I went too far south. G7. Let me see. Where are you at, my friend? Gideus. I'm probably going to end up aggroing something while I'm just standing around here. That tough guy is going to show back up again, and I'm just going to get eaten. I'm about to say, if he hasn't already spawned. Where is the map? Maps. Map 1, map 2. Should be map 1. Okay. G. G goes this way. And where are you at, my friend? I do not see him on the map. I am at G12. Oh, I'm going to the Balgadias? I guess that's the burning circle thing. I'm supposed to be at G7. What's G7? G7. G7 is like right there. Drop. I don't know. Like that's kind of. I don't see it on here. I said I'm about to. He's gonna. I have a feeling he's gonna aggro me anytime soon. New tab. Now, as far as this, I remember when I was playing 11, I have spirals of notes, like I'm talking like spirals of notes. I had one spiral that was specifically for when I was sorting my inventory, trying to decide what I wanted to keep, or if I was wanting to upgrade my armor, I was like, okay, I need to upgrade this piece and this piece and this piece and this piece, and I did all my calculations of what what was it, the delay versus the actual damage. I had spirals of that. I had like spirals dedicated to crafting that specifically said, okay, these are all the materials. So I had like, okay, oh, and I just did I aggro? Oh shit. Okay, let me bounce back. I probably just aggroed. Yes, I did. Fuck. I'm dead. I am so dead. I'm so dead. Shit, I'm dead. I knew that was gonna happen. Oh, sad face. Okay, well, that gives me time to figure out what's going on. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. I think I have enough gil though to buy this stupid map now. I think I had like 600 gil or something. Okay, let's see. But anyway, so I had like notebooks, and I had notebooks that were dedicated to quests, and I had notebooks that were dedicated, notebooks and spreadsheets, and lots of spreadsheets. Notebooks and spreadsheets dedicated to Dynamis gear and relic stuff, and God, just notebooks. And I don't really have that in 14 because it like we were saying, it holds your hand, so it's like, yeah. I still don't know where this dude's at. It says G and H7. I don't see that on this map. Drop down the hole and go north. Is it on map 2? G and H7 is here. That's not even the right dude. Right? Unfortunately, you couldn't shout that whenever you were dead, I don't think. Like, I think when you were dead, it's like, oh, no, you're dead, you can't say anything. So you actually had to, like spam to every single one of your LS members, like, hey, can somebody come raise me? Can somebody come raise me? Oh. See, my stuff never got tossed. My stuff got put into like a bin. I have a box, like a little bin box that has like Final Fantasy stuff, and I could actually get it and like go of all the paper that's in this little file. I got the skill chain sheets. I got the funny crafting thing where you had to, okay, if you're gonna craft with fire crystals, you need to face northwest at such and such day to be able to do high quality, or you need to face southeast if you want to do skill ups. I was like, okie dokie. Honestly, I don't even know if that was true, but I remember people used to have like the little maps that had like the little compass on it that said that this is where you face on such and such day, and I was like, are you kidding me? Oh my goodness, people. Let's see. G. I don't know. Like, head north. Drop down the hole and head north. There's the storage room. Is that where I'm supposed to go? Is the storage room? Where are you at, my friend? It says H7. But the thing is H7 is, I don't know if that's H7 on the first map or the second map. It doesn't say. Oh, I don't know. So I'm just dead here. So for anybody new coming in, hi. I'm dead in Gideus. I'm trying to figure out specifically where I need to get. I need to kill an NM here and steal his shield and kill him like 2 more times or something like that. I got turned around. I haven't played this in years, so I ended up going to the area. I think it's where the burning circle is here. I think that's the Dias or whatever it is. I think that's the burning circle because I recognized the path. So I've obviously ran this path before. I don't know where I'm going. Where is it at? Inside. Drop down the hole. It says drop down the hole at G8. And then head north to G7 and H. Okay. So I guess it's on the second map. So I ran out. That's what happened, is I ran outside. G8. G8. I'm gonna be repeating myself. I'm trying to wrap my brain around this. Let's see. G8. Drop. Okay. So you go down. You run around the corner. Go left, which is right. You fall down the hole. Which I did. I think I was supposed to stay in the tunnel. I think that was the whole thing. I think I was supposed to stay in the tunnel. Yeah, I need to run north. Okay, well let's try this again. Fortunately, my home point is actually in Windhurst this time, and I don't have to port back to okay, come on. There we go. Port back to hello, Birdman that probably slaughtered me. Come on. Oh, that's right, I can't select menu or anything. Back to home point, yes. Narcissism. How is that for a name for you? Alright, where am I at? I am in port. I think I need to be in port. Am I in port? Yes, okay. Okay, let's try this one more time. This time let's not run too far. Oh, wait. Nope, I should have the guild to get a map. Nope, I only have 424 gil. I'm just... Well, do I have any items I can sell? Maybe? Some Yagado necklaces. I know those are for quest. Might be able to sell them. Let's see. Let's go. Oh no, I'm in port, so it should be like right over here, right? Running through Windhurst. Is there a crystal over near that? Okay, there's one near the gate, one near the oristry, one near the log house. Where's the fourth one? Do they not have a fourth one here? Let's see a fourth one. That's lamage. You'd think they would put one over by the item shop, but I guess not. They put one everywhere else. Alright, so it should be south. And they're... wait, no. Was it south? Oh, I can't remember. There's too many NPCs. Was it woods? Woods, maybe? I think it was woods. I think my brain's shorting out on me. Play too long and your brain just fries, man. Probably should see if I could find the person that actually marks your maps. Because I think they like mark for like the key people that you need to talk to. Let's see. Travel to another home point region. Try woods. I think woods sounds right. Try the exit. Yes. Yay, Pepsi. Alright. Let's see, where am I at? See, that person is still here doing their... what was it, the bounty list? Like, jeez. Alright. Where are you? Map vendor, map vendor. Okay, those link shell peoples. That's the... I guess they're number ones. Alright, map vendor, map vendor. I'm guessing one of these guys, right? Well, that's probably just a... Oh, these are the item shot. Like, it only have to be in control of specific areas. Oh, magic map! Yes! Okay. We are good. Give me a map, give me a map, give me a map. Gelsba. Devoy. No. Gideus. Ooh. Okay. Can I sell stuff to you? Can I sell? Or do you only give me maps? Ah, freaking blah. I need to find somebody to sell stuff to. Most everybody's probably closed right now. It sucks. Who is open at this time? I feel like I'm trying to find like a 24-hour like Taco Bell or something. Like, okay, I'm really in the mood for tacos. Man, I could go for like chicken fried steak, but who's open this late? Is there an IHOP open nearby? I don't know. Map. What do we got? We got an item shop to the south. Let's check and see if they're open. I don't know what their hours are. Is that right? Am I going? No, I need to turn around. I'm going north. By the auction house? Yes. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna try selling stuff and seeing if we can get 600 gil. Well, I just need like less than 200 to be able to get this map. Watch, I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna come back to the map person. And they're gonna close like 20 minutes before I show up. try the item shop first. And then we'll try the bone crafting guild. And see. Take my money. Here's my stuff. Give me monies. Alright, awesome. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? We can sell. What can I sell? What can I sell? Flintstones. I don't need Flintstones. They're only 4 a piece. Probably have like 1. Beehive chips. You probably can like sell those for more on the auction, but you can't sell Yagata necklaces. Blur. I could sell the pole that she gave me. I could, but she just gave it to me. I could sell some crystals. Crystals. Dark crystals. Crystals are a dime a dozen. I can always get more crystals. I was hoping to actually get like a stack like this one. And yes. Sell. Sell. Did I not sell it? Okay. I kind of want to hold on to these two because these ones are kind of rare. So, I'm going to hold on to those. I have 700-ish. Click on the door. Doors do not open for you. And they open in your face for some reason. I don't know why. So. Huzzah! Okay, I have money. Let's see if the shop's closed. Raw. Oh, wrong NPC. This person here. Yes. Gimme, 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 gimme. Do not buy the wrong map. Do not buy the wrong map. Gideous, yes. Yes. Okay, we have a Gideous map now. Huzzah! Okay. Now, we're gonna kneel for a second. We're gonna get the sprint thing that comes along with kneeling. And then it'll be fun. So. Yeah, hi guys. How are y'all? I'm not sure who all's watching now, but I am having fun. For those of you just tuning in, I am trying to get done. I am Sandorian, and I'm working, I believe, on like 2.2, maybe 2.3. Basically, it's the one where you go to the embassies and you have to do a quest for them to build relationship between the nations, whatever. And I'm in Windhurst right now. I'm trying to do a quest for these people. I've died twice so far. Once was with a friend, and that was totally not my fault. She decided she was going to aggro and train seven Yagatos, which are the bird guys, and then stop. And she completely forgot that yeah, they don't depop after a certain distance, so she basically trained them all to a specific spot and they just slaughtered us. That was not my fault. This other time it was totally my fault. I tried to go through this dungeon area without a map. I haven't played this game in a couple of years, and trying to do this blind and trying to remember where specifically I'm supposed to go when there's a couple of missions you're actually supposed to do in that area. Didn't do too well. I ended up in a high level area, and while I was in another window trying to figure out where I was supposed to go, I got aggroed by a tough monster, and he killed me. I couldn't get away, I was bound and everything else, so I've come back to Windhurst, the city, and I got some money to get a map finally. I finally have enough money to get a map, bought a map, and we're gonna try one more time to get this quest done. You go to port, exit, yes. So, feel free to comment, suggest, whatever in the chat room. I was playing with a friend, but she actually logged for the night, and I like talking to people, so feel free to talk. Actually, it's probably better if I tag the... What is it, Windhurst? Actually, I think I already tagged the one in Waters. I could have just gone out that one. It's a very... It's a closer zone instead of having to run all the way from the south. Blah. And so, on foot I go again, without a chocobo. Huzzah. It's such a huge map. Just don't realistically understand how these people live in such a huge area for being such tiny people. So Jijin and Moemo, how's it going? Oh, also, if there's anybody that's listening that would like to Skype chat while I'm doing this, it would be awesome. You don't have to. You can kind of cameo in the video. It's a little easier for me to also talk directly with somebody than to wait for you guys to see specifically the video where I'm actually talking to you. There's a good delay between me actually speaking versus the what's actually you guys are seeing. So if anybody actually wants to talk on Skype, let me know. I can add you, and then you guys can kind of chit chat with me on there. Yeah, I like talking. I like talking a lot. So woohoo! Running to Gideus. Forever it takes. Yeah, I could get the survival guides. I keep seeing them pop up, and every so often I'll tag them. Like, I think they're at the zones, but I don't know. Like, it just seems like so much stuff to keep track of. You gotta keep track of all the crystals, which are basically aetherites now. And have I tagged this crystal? Have I tagged that crystal? Have I tagged that book? Yeah. And granted, this is extremely boring, and I apologize for people that are watching me run when I probably could just tag a book and just warp here. But this is how we did it old school. we didn't have all these fancy, you know, 4 telepoints in one area. We had one telepoint, and it was like the one near the exit. That was like it. And then you literally ran everywhere. Like, none of this paying Gil to teleport, unless you were getting like a white mage to, you know, teleport you to Hala or Dim or me or something like that, and you spent like 2k for some random white mage to teleport you. And then you had to run from wherever it was that they teleported, and then you had to run all the way from that crag, 2 zones to the town that you needed to get to, if you didn't have your airship pass. So, this is old school. And I'm trying real hard to do old school. There's a few new things that I've gotten. The Trust Alter Ego guys are pretty cool. I kind of like them. Let's see. I think these guys are actually a really great idea, especially when there are less people playing and it's harder to build a party. This is a fantastic idea. And being able to play with actual characters, NPCs from the game is just, that's just badass. Like, I don't care who you are, that's just cool. Whenever they were doing the whole April Fool's Day, Square was doing the April Fool's where you could actually, in 14, you could do almost like, it was not quite like a dating sim, but you could like, gain favor from like NPCs, and like, it was totally a April Fool's thing. But I was like, oh, I was like, that would be totally awesome. And the April Fool's did. I was like, you guys suck. It's like, ah. Yeah, the warps. You had to pay somebody to D2 you. You had to pay somebody to teleport you, and that was all fine and dandy. Like, there's, you made do with what you had, and that's what it was. But look, I have a map now! Yay! I have a map! Granted, I kind of already knew where I was supposed to go now that I looked at the other map, but meh, it's okay. Doobie doobie doo. Doobie doo doo doo. Doobie doobie doo. Alright, supposed to go right. Right at the fork. Right at the fork. See, I kind of miss, like back in the day when I first started on White Mage, I had a, I can't remember if I bought it or if a friend of mine made it for me. I think a friend of mine actually made it for me. The Fairy Tunic, which had like, it basically had like all these elemental like buffs and stuff. Like, I think it was like +1 against fire, +1 against water, but it had like every single elemental, but it was like really like rainbowy. And I would actually, I had this tunic on, and I can't remember what level, but I think it was like maybe 20-ish, maybe. And I would run around and like Ronfer and whatnot, and I'd skip about, you know, I had my little moat, and I was skipping about and healing people because I was a cure fairy, and I was so derp, and it was like funny. But yeah. Okay, north. I have to have north, so this way? Or the other way? North, yes, I have to head north. Alrighty. Yagato Piper, you're going down, bro. Out of curiosity, what are you, my friend? Okay, what were you, my friend? You were an easy prey and it was that hard? Wow, okay. Maybe I actually should equip. Where you at? I'm almost level 20. I think 20 was the next wand. Yes, I can equip this one, which hits much harder. Huzzah. Oh, hello. Attack, Ari, attack! He's just smacking you about. My spoon's better than yours. Mwahaha. Alright. Do I want to bother? Okay, that's not the dude I gotta kill. They said north. Map. Maybe it's further north. I don't know. Okay, how high are you, my friend? You are impossible to gauge. You are an NM. So I don't know if you're a kick your butt NM or like a mediocre NM. This will be interesting. That I have a healer right now. I probably don't really need that. Damage is probably better. 20 damage. Yeah, we're gonna equip that. I don't think I can sneak past him without him aggroing. Nope. Fail. You fail. Ari, you fail, and you got his buddy too. We're gonna try to kill you first. Attack. I'm about to die. Horribly, probably. They put these guys here. Kinda getting them down. Actually, I'm gonna attack this butt munch because he's got a freaking pet on him. Attacking you. We got this. Go XML! Go! You guys have no idea how happy I was. He was my first trust guy. Like, I was like stupidly happy about him. Also, it's kind of loud on my headset, but can you guys hear me talking over the background music? Because the background sound effects sound really loud on my end. Hapacha. Down you go, bro. Asper knife. Ooh, I think that's the one that... Is that the one that steals MP, isn't it? What you do, bro? Yeah, MP drain. That's a good knife. Too bad I'm not playing Thief. Come on. Okay, so my music is loud. I guess let me turn it down. So I thought I had it turned down, but where are you at? See, it's... Why are you so loud? Music down. Music down. Let's turn this down to halfway. Hopefully that's a little bit better. It's like crazy loud on my screen. I was like, okay, well, maybe you guys are like getting drowned it out. That's a little bit better. I don't mind a little bit of music, but that was just a little bit too much. There we go, that'll work. It's not blaring anymore. full lullaby. Ooh, wait, isn't this what, can't you kill, like, monsters for... Ah, magic. Items. What do I got? Warp ring. I know I got, like, a scroll or something. Rose lullaby. It's a bard spell. I think you kill... Don't you kill, like, white mage beastmen and you can get, like, your white mage spells, too? Is the sound still, is it better now? I mean, granted, you're gonna have, like, a little bit of a delay, but... It's not too awfully bad. I don't know who this guy is. Talk to me. Good, good, hoot, hoot. It is as we be asking for. Now you be going. Offered up key shield offering. Me be keeper of treasure chamber. Hoot me be differing from brethren and not liking to fight. Smoothskin have no business here. Should leave now. Okie dokie. Am I supposed to be killing something? Or is that all I was supposed to do is talk to this dude? What's going on here? An old object of honor. Claim 2 of the same shield from the Agato on your return. Okay, so... Yeah... I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Let's see. Oh, hi Kane, how are you? Let's see, as I was saying, for anybody who's recently joined, unfortunately I cannot see the viewer list right now, so for me to say hello to you, I mean I do say hello, hi, thank you for watching, but in order for me to know that you're there, or to recognize that you're there, you can say hello please, and I will say hello back. So yeah. Let's see, I'm supposed to be killing some guy, right? Like, I think I'm supposed to be killing some... It said... Bahazuzu something the Silent or something. Where's he at? I dropped off the thing. Is he an NM spawn? Let me check let's check the guide real quick and see what I'm supposed to do. Watch, I'm gonna aggro again while I'm AFK. Alright. Says go inside and drop down the hole. Bazoo the Silent is a ninja type NM. He will drop the Parana shield. You will need 2 of these shields. Kill the NM once, wait for repop, then kill a second time. Repop is around 10 minutes. But I didn't see the Silent. The guy that I killed was some other dude, wasn't it? I think I killed... Who did I kill? Who did I kill? XMail. Okay. Defeats. Where's the defeats? So-and-so defeats. So-and-so defeats. Where are you at? PP. Imon. That's who I killed. I killed Imon. Imon the Iron Breaker. So where's this Bazuzu guy, the Silent? Okay. It says he's supposed to be like in here, but I don't know where this guy is at. This is what I mean by kind of vague. Like, I don't really know where I'm supposed to go. I know I'm supposed to get some shields, but it's kind of like swinging in the dark here and hoping I hit something. Tra-la-la, tra-la-la-la-la. Let's see, what do we got? We got a Piper, Stone Eaters, nope, that ain't them. I guess we can go. Too weak, so I'm going to assume that the rest of these earthy guys are too weak. least easies. Oh, there he is! I found him! Awesome, okay. So, we're gonna kill his buddy first. And of course, like, he's already like, hey, yo. Oh, they have, everybody has wide scan now? That is... Wow. I don't know how... I'm trying to figure out how exactly... Like, all these people that are brand new that are playing the game, all the new players, they really don't know what it was like back in the day. It's a little sad, actually. Like, everybody has wide scan. That's so crazy. Here I'm trying to do it the old-fashioned way, and yeah. Oh, that's right. You have to skill up your weapons in order to get the special weapon skills. And if I unequip it, then I lose all the TP. Fantastic. So, what is cheese? Okay, status. Combat skills. Club is 55, my staff is 1. Okie doke. Well, I'm gonna attack you. Yeah. Give me skill. Give me skill. Oh, these guys are gonna be killing everybody off before I can even get any points off of it. So I'm gonna be killing some worms. Actually, I think that's part of my ROE. I think I could actually kill some worms. Current. What do we got? What do we got? Seals. Multiple enemies. I might have actually done all the worms. Oh, well, I can actually probably combat region. Region 1. Might as well turn on. Where are we at? It's probably in region 2, maybe? No, 3. Conflict Saruta. Saru. Yes. And we'll do Gideus since I'm killing stuff here. And east and west. I might as well just set it. Probably not even going to be in this area for very long, but why the heck not? Why not? Wide range, combat. Yes. And total damage, total healing, weapon skills, yes. Heal. Why not? Well, how many more do I got? I can add 7 more. We'll leave it open. This will be my luck. I'll try to trigger something else and I won't have any slots. They'll all be filled. I don't want to use skill up books. You keep saying, like, the cheater stuff, and I don't want to use the cheater stuff. This is to relive from playing back in the old school days. This isn't to max it out as fast as I can. I triggered you. Attack. Yes. Rawr. Yes, I know you're teasing, and that's fine. I'm teasing back. Let's see. Oh, I gotta kill that guy a second time, so I gotta actually come back here and get a second shield from him. Is that what the mission said? Mission. 2 of the same shields. Yes. Okay. Is it a rare EX or is it a key item? Yeah, I got a necklaces, Panarish. Okay, it's a rare EX. Or it's just an EX, okay. That's actually a nice shield. I could actually use that shield on this character. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Where are we at? Wide scan. Okay. This crazy people adding wide scan. Wide scan. Wide scan is for rangers. Silly. Silly. Okay. I'm gonna get out of an area where there's probably gonna be an NM like spawn on top of me. I'm gonna get right here. I'm gonna plug my phone in because that's actually how I'm keeping track of what everybody's saying in the chat. So I need to plug it in, otherwise it's going to die. So 1 second. There we go. As far as the stats on the end-game gear, I don't know. I've already seen that they started doing the eye level stuff, and I have mixed feelings about eye level stuff in general, especially when it's one thing if it's like, okay, your cap is 99, right? Your cap's never going to go above 99, so we're going to give you eye level gear, so that basically you're like 120, whatever. I have mixed feelings about eye level gear to begin with, specifically in regards to 14, because if you're going to sit there and have it as level 50, and then you have eye level gear that makes you 120, whenever you open it up and you uncap it to 60, how is that going to affect the eye level gear? Like, you're going to have people running, unless you have like levels, like base 60 gear that has really badass stats, like that's like, people aren't going to want to switch over to the new gear unless it looks cool, but then they're just going to use it for glamour. So I don't know, this is kind of weird, but the eye level thing on here, when they went from 75 to 99 cap, I thought that was strange to begin with because I was so used to 75 cap, and I don't know how I feel about, I don't know. In-game stuff is a little weird. Yeah, God modding is not like the coolest stuff in the world. Like, I don't. When they hand you too much stuff, it's a little too. It's one thing if it's something that makes it a little bit more user-friendly or convenient. It's another thing when it basically just teaches people to be lazy. Like, I personally did not like the fact that they took out position requirements for when you're doing skills in 14. I play Dragoon, and I actually really enjoyed the fact that in order to get bonuses from specific attacks and specific skills, you had to be like, you know, flanking or behind or in front or whatever. And the minute they took that out for like everybody but Monk, it made it feel like just a button smashing game. And I mean, when I was doing it beforehand, it's like, okay, you know, it's a little bit of strategy. You know, in order to use this move, you know, you go through your rotations and you have to stand to the left, you gotta stand to the right. And now I just feel like I stand in one spot and I just go, you know, circle, 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 you know, square, circles, triangle, square, circle. It just feels retarded now. And I think my sound actually might be too high on the stuff, so I apologize for that. I swear this stuff keeps changing on me. There we go. That's a little less abrasive. Hi Nate, how are you? I'm gonna use your real name because I don't care. Eye level gear will last. Yeah, I don't know. Eye level gear is just weird. Like, it's like it's not even. It's like fake level, you know? It's like, I'm only level 50, but nope, I'm really 120. Like, no, you're such a poser. Where is this bro at? I need to stop using this wide scan. This wide scan thing is gonna get too convenient, honestly. It might come in handy for, like, if I know who I'm supposed to find when I first enter the map, but after that, it's kind of retarded. He's supposed to spawn over here. This is where he was. Yay, I have 8 viewers now. Hello, new viewers. I am currently waiting for an NM to pop. I have already killed him once, and I am trying to get a shield. I need to take this shield, this bloodied shield, back to Windhurst to complete this mission. It's not really part of the Windy quest, but apparently elf boys like to slaughter things and keep whatever you rummage off their bodies. I don't know. So I'm having to wait for this guy to pop so I can steal his shield again. Yay. But, and as far as the eye level thing, it's the whole thing. Okay, you have level 50 gear that has, it's level 50, like you can equip it at level 50, and you have eye level 130, right? And I think that's the max that they have right now, is the 130. And okay, so they bumped the cap to 60, right? So they come out with new gear for 60, and of course you tend to go get the gear for 60, but most often you're going to wear the I-30 gear because it's going to have better stats. Unless they do something really weird where, like, the stats from base, like base 50 gear, not like the eye level stuff, but the base 50 gear jumps like astronomically for like the bonuses and stuff to 60. I don't know how they're going to do that. Like, that's just, why would you, I don't know, it just seems weird to do it that way. And then if they come out with level 60 gear, and level 60 like base gear has like an eye level of like 140, 150, I mean, is it going to be higher than the 130 that's on the level 50 gear right now? Or like I'm not sure what they're thinking when they're doing this. Like, honestly, if they were going to do the eye level thing, they shouldn't have done the cap in the they shouldn't have done the cap to begin with. Like I said, to me, just the eye level stuff just feels like a fake level. I mean, you're not really 120, you're not 130. It's almost like in here, I think, what was it, the pearl gear that you get from Abyssia? I think it's Abyssia. Yeah, and then you had like the pink gear that you get for like all the little, what was it, like rangers and bards and stuff. And you had like it's funny because that specific, the pink gear, I think it's like for the rangers and stuff like that. You had these little The knee pads, if you were staring at somebody that had that gear on and you looked down at their knees, it looked like they had little hearts on their knees. So it was almost like you were like a Japanese pop idol type thing with these little pink hearts on your kneecaps. I thought it was just always thought this was fun. But yeah. What are we talking about? Yeah, that's the thing is I bounce back and forth. I try really hard to stay on mostly Final Fantasy XI stuff, but it's near impossible to talk just about 11, honestly. 14 is its brainchild, and it always will be. Alrighties. Give me a skill. I don't have any skills yet. Status, combat. My staff is level 3. Go, go, go. Staff skills raising. So does anybody want to talk on Skype? Because I feel like I'm kind of, like I'm talking to myself for the most part, and then like I said, it's kind of a delay between when I'm actually talking versus when you guys respond. And then I respond and you're not getting the response until after. So it's this weird like delay thing. I don't know, I'd like to talk to somebody. I know that sounds really like sad and pathetic, but it's true. Oh. Doobie doobie doo. Map. I guess I'm kind of done. I can kind of go back. Yes. Do I have both shields? I do have the shield. Items. I am capped out, and that's good because I got both my shields. Do I have both the shields? No, I can't leave yet. Do not leave. Do not leave. Do not leave. Because if I leave, it's not gonna. It's freaking in the treasure box. Oh, we're gonna drop this. Drop. Drop. Okay, gimme shield. Yes, okay. And we're gonna drop the flintstones because I don't give a crap about flintstones. And I got a wind crystal. I'm cool with that. And is there anything else in the treasure box? Nope, we're good. Nope, somebody's beeping me. Who's beeping me? Beepity beep beep beep. So my protect wore off. Okay, so I should be good. Let me check my items again. Items. I should have 2 shields. 2 shields. 2 shields. Parana. Good to go. Good to go. And we shall equip the Ring of Awesomeness, which I always forget to switch my rings. Warp Ring. Yes. Oh, hello. Hello, Birdman, who was just about to aggro me. Wow, he's like all up on my butt. Okay. Warp Ring, go. Go, 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 go. And it takes forever to cast. Go. 50%. Go. Boop. Okay, let's see. Okay, I have to go to Heaven's Tower. Okay, so I gotta go to walls. Narcissism is still standing here. Probably admiring herself in the reflection of the crystal. Travel. Current region. Walls. 1.1. Yes, please. Alrighty. Wow. Okay, hold on one second. I need to switch something on my. There we go. Have a good night. Alright. I got distracted. Squirrel. Or as some of my friends would say, Garuda. Oops, that's the wrong menu. Wrong menu. Hold on, I just hit like a weird button or something and my whole screen went blah. It's like, no. Where are you at? Desktop settings. There we go. Boop, boop. Pick up the phone. Up the phone. Okay, well, he's not answering. Jerk face. No, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you. Alrighty. Oh, I guess I had to go to the consulate. Backtrack. back to the consulate, and the consulate is in woods. Yes. Okay. 1, 2. Okay. Take the shields. Take the shields. Do you know the way to Bastock? No. Okie doke. So, I think so. What, 2 down? I must go to Bastock now. Bastock. Alright. So we're going to refresh Signet. Yes, Signet, please. Thank you. And XP is up. Alright. Which zone am I at? Looks like we'll go out east. Alrighty, so, okay, I got my little quest, my little trust person. That's kind of creepy. Ominous cloud, he sits on a hill, staring down at you from above. Alright, so we get to run all the way back. Lots of running, lots of running. For those of you just tuning in, I am currently doing Sandoria quest, like 2-2, 2-3, something like that, rank-wise. Currently doing basically the embassy quest, where I have to go to the different nations, to the different consulates for Sandoria, and build trust and all sorts of goodwill and slaughtering of beastmen and stuff like that. I just finished with Windhurst. Currently on my way to Bastock. I've been informed that they have introduced a lot of new ways to teleport so you don't have to run everywhere. However, I'm not familiar with these things because I played back in the day when you literally ran everywhere or you took an airship. So I'm not sure exactly. They keep talking about books, they talk about crystals. Crystals seem to be mostly in the towns and work like aetherites. The other ones that seem to be to specific zones are books. You still have to tag these books, so unless I can find these books, it doesn't really work for me. So I still have to run to all of these places, even if it's just for one time to run. Yeah, we're trekking. We're gonna end up going up Taranki Canyon, and then from Taranki Canyon go over to Buburimu Peninsula. Yeah, I think it's Bubu. And then from Bubu we go to Mahara to grab a boat. If I have money to grab a boat. I have gil, okay. I have a little bit of gil, I don't have a whole lot. Grab a boat and we're gonna go to Sabina. And then from Sabina we're going to head out to Valkum Dunes, then go to Kronstadt Highlands. Kronstadt Highlands to... Can't remember if it was Gustaberg or if there was one in between Gustaberg and Kronstadt. But I'm also, like I said, I haven't played in a little bit. I'm kind of playing a lot of this by memory on where I'm supposed to run, and apparently I'm running south. Why am I running south? No. Hold on. North map. Okay, I'm kind of getting off path here. Yeah, see, I haven't played this in years. This actually isn't my home turf either. I always play in Sandoria. I love trees. I love elf boys, and yeah, this is too open for me. I feel kind of the opposite of claustrophobic, agoraphobic, I guess is the word, or is that more like people in general? But it's too open here. It's so easy to get. There's like not really too many landmarks. You can turn around very easy. Granted, you could say the same thing about trees. Too many trees. There's hard to tell which tree is which tree, but it's a little too open for me here. It's not bad music though, but Romfer actually has much better music. Sandoria. But yeah, so mostly just running to and from right now. Not anything super exciting. If you have any comments, advice, suggestions, if you just want to say hi, feel free to put it in the chat box. Unfortunately, I can't see who's in the chat room right now, who's actually watching the stream. I have the ability to see the chat room, but for some reason I am unable to see who is actually watching the stream right now. So hello to anybody who's joined, and if you want to direct confirmation or hello to you personally, just send a message in the chat and I will respond. Granted, the delay is a little bit on the video, so if I respond text or message wise, it'll be directly in the chat almost instantaneously compared to whenever you submit it. If I do it verbally, there is a delay between me saying it and you guys actually receiving it on your end, so... Wow, I forgot this wall was so big. You gotta go like all the way around over here. So crazy. But hope everybody's having a good night. I'm probably, honestly, with it being a little after midnight here, I'm probably not gonna play too much longer. I do gotta work tomorrow. So, I would like to at least get this mission either started, flagged, or at least get this mission done. Maybe even get rank 3 before I head to bed. I'm actually kind of a night owl, so I do like to stay up kind of late. Jeez, this wall. This wall! And you can't jump. You can't jump. You have to go around. Forever running. If they ever had like those achievements that you get in like FPSs and whatnot, like most distance ran, or like covered so and so this many feet or this many miles, ran this many miles on foot, man. This game would totally just totally top it. It's crazy. Good old Trongi has no music. Oh, that pass is a pain in the ass to get out of. Crap. I don't remember how to get out of it. I know of a way, but we'll see if that works. These are maws for anybody who hasn't experienced what a maw is. They are the gateways to another dimension, and they eat you. A lot of people are familiar with these. I think Atomos is like what these guys look like, but they call them maws in here. So it's pretty creepy. They basically do the same thing that they do in Final Fantasy XIV. They do eat you, but they don't spit you out like they do in World of Darkness, or whichever. Yeah, I think it's World of Darkness. Or Circus Tower, I don't remember which one it is. But yeah.